Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Speed Gaming fans. I am WXFan21 on commentary, joined by Bro Inc. on the tracking gimmick. We are ready for this amazing second weekly randomizer. You fun kids out there, I'm hoping you all are getting ready for a fun time. Hopefully, everyone's having a really good weekend. I know I am. Big week coming up for myself. How is everybody doing out there in Twitch land? Hopefully you all are doing really good. I'll be pulling up Twitch chat here in a bit. But today's settings are as follows. If you've been around for the Prime Weeklies, you will know that this is kind of no surprise here. These are our even weekly settings. We are on the 10th, and that means as follows. The even weekly settings. This is kind of cool. I hope you all are strapped in and ready for this. 1 to 3 random starting items. You do start with a charge beam. 6 artifacts still needed, but not going to 12 or more. There are 2-way elevators and a random starting location. Vault door is unlocked. You can get to the Phase-On Elite without Dynamo. Now, of course, due to speed running, we have a competitive cutscene removal. Thank you, Randomizer. And here's what is allowed backwards. Frigate, labs, and upper mines. So no lower mines backwards. So those are what we have today. Again, I am WXFan21 on comms, joined by Bruh Inc. on the tracking. We have 4 people competing in this weekly race. And also some newcomers. I see Cameron and Amogini. And a shout out too. We have the Metroid Prime tournament coming up. That is a mentor tournament. This is going to be a ton of fun. And that starts tomorrow, as a matter of fact. So make sure you tune right back into here for all of that. So make sure you keep track of that. In the meantime, we're waiting for one more person ready up right now. What's up, Twitch chat? Someone wants us to feed daylight savings time to Mother Brain. No, I don't think we're going to do that. But you know what we are going to do? We're going to get started with some Metroid Prime Racing. Here we go. Oh, this. Boo! Boo! What a bad random start. I wanted craziness. This is not a good random start. Boo! Boo this start. Race was going to head over here to Alcove. Really no surprise. We're going to get things started off over here. And it's an energy tank to get us started. What are our items? It's not high jump. What are going to be our items? What is it? Is that Spider Ball? That's Spider Ball at landing site. Oh, Spider Ball at landing site makes this interesting. So I see some missiles. We have no visors. Wonder what are our random starting items. Maybe it's a morph ball? We'll find out soon enough. Missiles is a starting item. Alcove had an energy tank. Your restreamers today are Amogini and La Competencia, otherwise known as J. And the race are heading over to the Artifact Temple. Yep, this is the weekly's race, if you're watching from last season. Random start, 2-way elevators. 1 to 3 random starting items. Can we do anything about Emojiny's bitrate? That's my beam! Baby seed! Plasma beam to get things started. And we'll see where our artifacts are. No one's checked their hints yet. Gonna drop the gain down over here. Hopefully y'all can hear me better. Working with a new setup. I got a boom arm. Very excited about. We do have some stuff. So Pizza over in chat says here are the items. Storage Depot A, Overgrown Cavern, Tower of Light, Sun Chamber, Dynamo, and Gathering Hall. Very nice. Oh, you read them run by one. Very nice. And Wave Beam, really? Wave Beam over by Root Cave. Come on. Really? We got Plasma, we got Wave, we got pretty much almost the entire world open to us right now. Emogeny is heading up to Phendrana. Interesting. Plasma Beam for both of the races. Interesting about this is Jay elected to not go to the elevator. He is going to check this other elevator hint. So Root Cave to front Fen. And what is Jay going to find for an elevator? There's Space Jump. Oh, beautifully well done. And that's another Phendrana Drifts elevator. Oh, elevator to main quarry, both headed to Phendrana. Jay is going to come across his high jump boots. Space jump boots, excuse me. Four racers here today. Emogeny and Jay on the restream, also joined by Nye the Bath and Cameron274 in the lobby. The only item we really got to start was, looked like it was just a missile. So as much for the random start, the random item was just one missile. Another missile expansion for Jay. Bro is having a little bit of tracking issues. It's all good, though. We don't have Morph Ball yet. I'm wondering where we're going to find it. Wow. Okay, there's no spoiler log, folks. You can't plan for that. Emma finds Morph. So remember, we found Spider Ball all the way back at landing site. It's in the little tunnel. Chat saying X-ray over in Lighthouse. Ooh, what is this? Is that a missile expansion? It is. And Emojini is gonna go for it. Ball and Ice Ruins West. What a seed. Jay gets his Morph Ball. Emojini has theirs. Only Plasma Beam for Emojini. Jay is going to make their way over to the temple. The Ice Temple. Well, why not? You're going on that way. Or maybe not. Emojini has elected to go back to start. Going for Spider, it looks like. It's exactly where they're going. There's Spider Ball. And Emojini, now that you have Morph Ball, is going to check Frigate Crash Site. And it's just a missile expansion. Jay is also going to elect to head back to get Spider. Jay has the Root Cave knowledge. And has the knowledge of that being up in, being without it being main quarry. There's Jay Spider. Spider Ball, and now Emojini. Making their way, looks like, maybe to where the Chozo elevator is? And to everyone and all the viewers out there, we can't do anything about Emojini's bitrate. We do apologize for that. Emojini is going to go ahead and check the Root Cave checks. Jay has supers. Got those over in Courtyard. Did not see that. Jay also going for these Root Cave items checks again. With Morph Ball and Space Jump, you can do these. Ooh, our second energy tank of the seed. Ooh, Boost Ball! Oh, I smell a Jet Seed. I smell a Jet Seed. Ginny's gonna want that. Ginny has their boost ball. Jay back into front fen. We'll see what Jay makes a play for. Most likely heading back for bombs. And there's the main quarry one. Ginny's going to go ahead and get that. And has wave beam now. Bombs for Jay. Wave beam for Ginny. Jay now with boost ball and having the knowledge is flying. Nicely done from Jay. There's the supers to go get X-ray. And Jenny now making their way over to Fendrana. So both racers at this point have wave and plasma. They have all the balls. And Jenny still needs supers and X-ray. Neither racer so far has any artifacts. There's our grapple beam to put that boost ball in logic. And X-ray for that matter. Jay's going to go ahead and check the Mama She-Goth's room. The Chapel of the Elders. And I see a missile expansion. So Jay's going to get out of there. And Ginny has their bombs. Very straightforward race so far. No real route divergences. The only elevators we have found are the elevators to Front Fen and main quarry, so upper mines. We know there is an artifact in Storage Depot A. Jay is flying. Most likely headed towards labs. We really have nowhere else to go at this point. And Ginny's made their way to the Chozo Ice Temple. And Jay is going to go to labs. What do you think, everyone? Do you think we're going to finally find a suit here in labs, or is labs just going to lead us to another elevator? Correct. Phazon is the only required suit for the endgame. Oh, Jay tried for it. Just gonna go up the normal way rather than the way he tried before. He tried the nice jump up and didn't get there on the first try. Gets there on the second, though. Having Plasma Beam this early is just... It's so overpowered. It's so OP. We have Mitten in chat says no suit. Just another casual Sunday. Fishing Boo wants craziness. Fishing Boo wants Phazon on Omega Pirate. Jay is going to take care of the pirates first, and then make his way up these platforms. We don't have many item checks left here in labs. If you're playing this game for 100% scans, this place is so important. As there's just so much to scan here in labs. Starters could be required if we don't find Ice Beam. Emogini finds their super missiles. Well, we don't have to go check on Thardos. We found our Ice Beam. That allows us to get out of labs without having to go through Thardos. So all beams found, not one suit found. Jay's going to go ahead and check artifacts again. We're 19, almost 20 minutes in. We got all morph ball upgrades. We got grapple. We got bombs. We got super space jump and all beams and one visor. Three more item checks in labs. It's a missile expansion. So this part of labs is done. Only one more check to go, and that is the research core. Missile expansion. No sense in getting it. Ice Beam found, which means Jay is going to get out of labs throughout the back way. No need to fight Thardos. The question is going to be, what is the elevator over here in Farfen? Because now with access to Farfendrana, be really interesting to see what this elevator is. Magmore Workstation. Okay. That's interesting. Jay is going to speed his way to go most likely check Cumon and not fight Thardos. Power Bomb expansion, huge. Bra Inc. is correct in chat. Phazon, suit, and go mode. Jay is heading into the Magmore Workstation. And is going to take a safety save. No Varia suit. No Varia suit at this point means there will be heat damage coming up. Missile expansion. Jay wants it. This room is not heated. There are several rooms here in Magma that are heated. This is not one of them. Jay is doing this puzzle for more missiles. Oh, it's not missile, it's a power bomb expansion. That's why he did it. Alright. This elevator is worth a check. Maybe it'll be one of the Chozo elevators. It is. Oh, not the Chozo elevator that they want. It's the reflecting pool elevator. Now, this will unlock another elevator. Typically, these elevators that do go to Overgrown Cavern. But this does unlock this unlocks Lake Chozo. Checking antechamber for a missile expansion. Jay says, why not? So Jay is not going to go for the other elevator hint. Just wanted to knock the safety shield out. Can't blame them. Smart. Ammo Ginny. Also going to go make a play here. Going to get their first power bomb. Magmore Caverns North. Interesting. So another way back into Magmore. While we're in Chozo, might as well go and see. I mean, you can get to all of Chozo at this point, so that's exactly what Jay is going to do. Again, not the Chozo elevator you wanted. You would have wanted front Chozo, or early Chozo, rather. Because that's where a lot of these artifacts are. So Jay's going to have to go in from the back. And is going to check the 2 item checks that we have here. Nope. Interesting. Nothing that Jay wants there. Was that flamethrower or a missile expansion? Furnace. What was that? Missile expansion, it looked like. Another energy tank here in Furnace. Oh, hello, Route Divergence. Oh no, Imogene's headed for Chozo. My bad. This was fast by Jay. Jay's getting the Gathering Hall artifact. Now I'm going to head to the Dynamo artifact. Another missile expansion for Jay as he makes his way on over to Dynamo. Jay is flying. Now, with one of these being Sun Chamber, we don't know which one it's going to be. It's either going to be Flagra, or it's going to be Chozo Ghosts. We just don't know which. As of right now... Ooh, our first Metroid of the seed. And the artifact is above with the Spider Ball track. That's 2 artifacts for Jay. Emojini is going to go ahead and fight the Chozo Ghost. And we'll have these 2 items checked. If one of these is Phazon, it's going to give Emojini the lead. Remember, Jay skipped these checks. 2 checks here. The Ice Beam check for Hall of the Elders. And then you have the artifact underneath the Chozo Elder here. Jay on his... Oh, hello, Flamethrower. That makes this seed valid. Emojini. Checking the last item. And it will be... a missile expansion. So Jay still in the lead. Standard speedrun Flagra fight. Jay making it look easy. And that'll take care of Flagra. Okay, it's Chozo Ghost that has the artifact. Hey, thank you, Speedrunners Arena. What's up, Reem? Thank you so much for the raid. We appreciate it. How did the Bounty Blaster race go? What's up, Bad at Metroid? I think it was Bounty Blaster for the second race today. Alright, here we go. One of everybody's favorite fights. It's the Chozo Ghosts. Trolley, of course. Reem, that means you must have rolled the seed. At least, chat, we don't have to do this fight with just, lemons. Just power beam shots. We have the charge beam. We got X-ray. This is a pretty easy fight here. Very nice, Reem. Welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Jay just made quick work of that fight. That's the 3rd artifact for Jay. And Mojini still has yet to get there first. Again, Emojini decided to go for the checks early. Back in Hall of the Elders. Now enters Gathering Hall. Gonna get their first artifact. Nice Ream. For those of you that don't know about our friends over at Speedrunners Arena, they do a lot of Super Metroid stuff, so if you like Super Metroid speedruns, you definitely should go check them out. And an energy tank and vault. Both racers have 4 energy tanks each. There's no need to have a second one. Oh, another one. You need 3 realistically to go and beat Exo. Another. It's Expansion City over here, over in Plaza. What's behind Tree? Another. It's literally Expansion City. What is this? Oh, another Powerbomb expansion. Oh, there you go. That works too. Jay's going to head to the Ruined Shrine, make his way over to Tower of Light. Another energy tank. Again, we have not found... I see. Was that a suit? I thought I saw a suit. Ooh, hello, Thermal. Nice Thermal found. Jay's going to go ahead and check out Tower of Light. Friendly reminder, we have the Metroid Prime Mentor Tournament starting tomorrow. Shout out to Baja Blood and all the other organizers of that. It's going to be a great tournament. Baja, I know you're in chat. If you want to share anything about that, you're more than welcome to post it in chat. While Jay begins the very cool Climb Up Tower of Light. If you've never seen this before, it's actually pretty cool. Casually, those blocks that you saw Jay scan, you gotta blow up to really knock down the Tower of Light, so it's easily more traversable. But you can stand on the sides here, like Jay was doing, to make your way up the Tower of Light, so making it look very easy. Nicely done, Jay. Emojini's making their way over to Flagra. All right. What is the earliest Chozo elevator? Where's it taking us? Ooh, that's a good elevator. That's Twin Fires Cavern. So SDA and Overgrowth Cavern are the last 2 artifacts that Jay needs. Jay is elected to go back to the starting point. He's going to make his way over to main quarry. Jay heads down to the main quarry. Jay has what he needs to get the artifact from Storage Depot A. You see Jay skipping a lot of checks. Why is he doing this? He's heading for the phase-on hint. So in these settings, right, these settings, what you're going to see is a phase-on hint outside of the impact, excuse me, inside the impact crater. Ginny has their third. And now Jay has to go through this long, arduous process of clearing on all the enemies. Then the Wave Pirate enemies. So regular troopers, then the Wave Troopers. Then going to unlock Storage Depot at the very end, and then making his way all the to SDA. Alright, Jay. Off to get his last artifact. Dun, 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 dun. Ammo Ginny. Ooh, look where Ammo Ginny is. Has found his way to overgrown. Excuse me, found their way to Overgrown Cavern. Ammo Ginny with 3 artifacts and finding an elevator here. Ammo Ginny? I don't even know where he found this elevator from. Great Tree Hall, my bad. Alright. Overgrowth Cavern is the one above Frigate, isn't it? Yeah, it's the one above Frigate. And that's exactly where Jay is going. Alright, here we go. Jay taking out the pirates, grappling on over. And now you're going to see some really cool movement from Jay. Basically, we get to Overgrown Cavern from down here as a set of very specific movements off of these rocks and off the frigate itself. Need space jump to do it. Jay has done it. We'll get the last artifact right here. And that's it. Jay has gotten all 6 artifacts and now is most likely heading to Ridley. Maybe not. Maybe he wants to check this elevator. PPC found! Could prove to be pivotal if Phazon is in fact in lower mines. Jay is off to go fight Ridley. Jay does take a safety save real quick. Jay is itchy to get to the Artifact Temple. There's the thermal visor for Emojini. Boost ball trick incoming. Boom. Boost ball does so much damage. Emojini, after having 3 artifacts, heading for their 4th. Does Emojini know how to climb? No, gonna just go ahead and do this the casual way. Gonna blow up the rocks, and what you're gonna see is this tower gonna fall, so Samus will be able to climb up the platforms easier. There's the artifact. And now Jay's at the impact crater. Ridley defeated. Where is the artifact? It's Magmore! Baja wanted some spicy. Baja's getting spicy. Magmore Caverns. So Jay does take the reset here. We know where a lot of the Magmore checks are. Or elevators. And Jay, not wasting any time, heads back up into Phendrana. Alright, everyone. Where are we gonna find Phazon Suit? We got Plasma Processing. Baja says Storage Cavern. Jay not wasting any time. Emojini with 4 artifacts. We got Lava Lake, Plasma Processing, Storage Cavern. Renko says Upper Shores. Chat is all over the place with where they think that this is going to be. I think I want to see some more spicy. Let's go Plasma Processing. Hey, Bro Inc., where do you think it's going to be? Bro's gonna post this over in chat. Oh no. Okay, Jay did not trigger Thardus. Okay. Jay is heading to this elevator, which is, I think, far Magmore. Here we go. Jay is taking a safety save, not a warp. Again, no Varia suit found. There are going to be rooms here that are heated. Renko wants says Varia on Thardus. Maybe. We're not going to know. Because Jay is making a fast push to find Phazon suit. Maybe all the suits are down here in Magmoor. Plasma processing, luckily enough, is not a heated room. Bruh thinks Fiery Shores. Well, we're going to see if plasma processing holds Phazon suit. That's my guess. I know another Twitch chatter says plasma processing. One more of these to go for Jay before the puzzle. What was the normal Spider Ball puzzle? There is a way to get around this. Jay is safe. Amogini has their 5th artifact. It's not plasma processing. Whee! Not that many checks left. Don't mind me as I sing along here with some of the greatest music in this game, Magmoor Caverns. Alright, that was our first heated room. Now entering another heated room. This is why Jay took the save. Jay is now doing a hell run here in Metroid Prime. Not something we typically see. Okay, it's not there. This could be all the way over at Fiery Shores. Energy tank. He's going to go pick that up. Jay found an energy tank at the right time. Huge. Huge to find an energy tank there. We have Warrior Shrine and what's underneath it to go. We have this area, which Jay is going to quickly head into. Again, this is still a heated room as well. Where, oh where, is our Phazon suit? No, it's just a missile expansion. And Jay's getting out of here real quick. What is this elevator going to be? Talon Overworld Great Tree Hall. Upper. There's your monitor station check, bruh. Here we go. Jay fighting an all-important energy tank. But energy's still a problem as he goes to try to find this Phazon suit. Will it be in Warrior Shrine? Which one is this? Is it Phazon? Is it Varia? It's Phazon! Phazon in Warrior Shrine. Now Jay is in desperate need of a save station. And Jay does take a reset. So we now know where Phazon is. So, Phazon over in Warrior Shrine. Again, not much Jay can really do about this. Amogini is on their way to get their last artifact at Storage Depot A. Now taking on the Wave Pirates. This is now, because there's no Varia suit, you see how important these hell runs are, or tough these hell runs are in Metroid Prime. No racer has any suit This is a suitless seed, with the exception of Phazon. It's not something we say too often in these randomizers. Vari is usually one of the first things that we find. At least in terms of suits. There's Ginny's last artifact. So Jay is going to have to go pick up that energy tank yet again. Looks and see Chozo Main Plaza, which Jay is going to be fine with. The problem is, the Great Tree Hall elevator is quicker. Taking way too much damage from the lava, even though the energy tank is right here around the corner. Right. Here we go. Jay gets the energy tank. Is going to make a quick dash for Phazon. This time is going to have a little bit of extra energy because he's not checking out the Morph Ball item. But is getting beaten up a little bit by those turrets. There's Phazon again. I think Jay at this point hoping for some sort of energy tank or to head back again to Main Plaza. Picks up another expansion. That is exactly what Jay is hoping for. That's why he checked the elevator. He needs this to be a lot of energy. Able to come away with a little bit, and I think a power bomb refill. He has one more room after this to clear. And he's going to make a quick dash for it. Nicely done. And Jay's done it. Ginny is fighting Ridley. Jay is off to Exo. Nicely done from the racers themselves. Oh, so exciting. Nobody has finished this seed yet. Every racer still in it. Here comes the reset. Or the whoop to start. Ridley takes the damage from the boost ball. And now Jay is headed back to the impact crater to go fight Exo, Metroid Prime Exo, and Metroid Prime Essence. Fun fact, did you all know that the Metroid Prime trilogy actually comes after the original Metroid? I thought that was really interesting. I watched like a 2-hour YouTube video on like the whole complete Metroid timeline history. It was really interesting. Yeah, Imogene's not happy. They have to go all the way back to Magmore. Gravity could be vanilla for all we know. That is correct, Delta. So it goes the original Metroid, and then Prime 1, 2, and 3, and then heads over to Metroid 2, The Return of Samus. Then Super Metroid, and then I think it was Hunters, Other M, Fusion, and Metroid Dread. Fusion is such a really underrated game. Jay is going to go for Exo Skip. Or he's going to try anyway. Jenny taking the same path that Jay took. Gonna go through front Fen all the way to the Magmore, the first Magmore elevator, which is, again, we saw what Jay had to go through. Having to go all the way from Far Magmore all the way to Warrior Shrine. And now Jenny's gonna be picking up X-Ray along the way, which they haven't done yet. Baja says in chat, I'm so proud of Jack for overcoming his greatest fear. A perfectly normal door. I believe these two Metroids are nicknamed Jack and Jill. So this is pretty cool. Here we go, Jenny making a quick run all the way to the Magmore elevator. All right, Jay is out of bounds. Is Jay stuck? Jay might be stuck. Jay is climbing. And down. Jay's not happy about that at all. I think Jay fell out of where he's supposed to get out of bounds, if I'm not mistaken. Ginny unfortunately woke up Thardus. And there's no way of getting out of this room now. Unfortunate. Now has to do the Thardus fight. Well, I think it was Rencro that said earlier in chat that Varia might be on Thardus. Ginny kind of needs that. Needs this to be Varia suit. Hopefully you all are enjoying the sounds of the impact crater. Not a lot to commentate right now. Come on, Jay. All right, Jay. Here we go. There we go. There's EXO. Hi, EXO. Now Jay's gonna jump down through all the sub-chambers. There are 4. Jay did save at landing site. Nothing important on Thardos. Believe it was just a missile expansion, and Jay is taking a reset. Jay was stuck. This is allowing Emojini to catch up. No racer. No racers finished yet. Jay is not happy with his controller in the race time chat. Bruss says nice, pretty close behind Jay. Is Jay gonna go once again for Exo Skip, or is Jay's just going for the fight? Jay's tried Exo Skip twice. Jay's going right for the fight. Here we go. Sub-chamber 1 for Jay. Beautiful super missile hit. Now heading to sub-chamber 2. Jay on to sub-chamber 3. Emojini's going to begin their hell run pretty soon. Here we go. Emojini begins their hell run journey to the Warrior Shrine on the left. Jay. Sub-chamber 3 has all the beams with it. Jay almost at sub-chamber 4. I don't know what so Emojini is going a different way? Ginny's going to this save station instead. It's an interesting strategy. Again, Ginny has not come across that energy tank that we saw over in... We saw under the bridge. Decided to take the elevator to go do a safety save. May not saved at the earlier part of the... Excuse me. Later part of Magmore. Jay getting a wave. Almost done with XO. And a plasma to end things. Ginny back into Magmore as Jay has finished off Metroid Prime XO. Pool cancel time. Ginny is going to take the reset. Now raiding on Pool 2. Thermal visor mode. Alright, here we go. This should be it for Jay. Time! Ta-da! GG's. Here we go. Jay finishes in first place with an official time of 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 22 seconds. Ginny, other side. We're going to see where Varia Gravity main power bombs were. And then, of course, the last one we haven't seen yet is Ice Spreader. For the beam combos. And here he comes now. It's the man, the myth, the legend himself. GG's. Congrats, Jay.
Hello. I hate heat running. Spoiler alarm. Never attempt X and skip with a broken controller. Jesus.
Yeah, I saw your comment in the race time chat. I couldn't tell, you really did not like your controller at all.
No, I had to struggle big time here. So
yeah.
This was unpleasant for me in two different situations. A, broken controller, not good for racing.
Nope.
And B, this is the preset that makes me feel the most uncomfortable racing it.
Yeah.
I don't like random elevators. I prefer my elevators
normal.
With logical reason.
Yeah, they were all over the place. Ginny over here on the restream now has also had enough with the heat running. Went all the way back just to get to the monitor station elevator.
Oh, Nai also finished. Nice. I could have probably finished like 5 minutes earlier if it wasn't for that access slip.
Yeah,
It worked.
I was a minute behind you, and then apparently got bullied by the Metroids in the main room.
Mm.
So Nye finishes in second place with an official time of 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 35 seconds. Congrats to Nye. Apparently Nye had a very bad Essence fight.
So it worked. Like, access skip was okay until I came out of bounds. Like, clipping out was not the issue.
Mhm.
But, like, my controller has a drift recently, so ether jumping with a drift in the control stick is horrible.
That's not good.
And then I have no idea what happened there in Phase and Infusion Chamber. I don't think anyone could explain to me what happened.
Yeah. Oh, Ginny is skipping Warrior Shrine. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Where was Varia?
That's what I would like to know. This is the first scene I've ever seen run with no
Oh my God.
Varia,
Oh,
no gravity, nothing.
are you kidding me?
It's coming
We
up
were
on the
all right
restream.
next to it.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Here we go.
if
It's
we would've
coming up
went-
on the restream right now. We got Wave, we got Ice. It was nice to find Ice Beam in labs. Phazon was elite research and
It was
grabbed
one room
It
past us.
vanilla.
And vanilla gravity. Let's go.
Gravity was vanilla.
Oh, this is bad.
Painful. That was no one was getting, what do you call it?
Varia.
No one was getting Varia. No one was getting it. Gravity we
issue-
could do without, but no one was getting Varia. Oh.
The big issue with Varia was all beams being so early and the artifacts basically all being in one rush. Like once I read the artifacts and like I knew Ice Beam must come up in labs. I was basically sitting there with the decision: do I collect all the artifacts, play for the hint, but then gamble on Phasen hopefully just not being in Magmore? Well, it was bad.
Yeah, I think we can blame Baja because for the Phazon hint. Because Baja said, imagine if Phazon is in Magmore. Spicy. So I blame Baja. I'm kidding. But Emma Ginny's going to come ahead and join us. So unfortunately, Cameron and Emma Ginny both did DNF. So this race is over. Emma Ginny!
Hello.
GG's
GG.
NT.
GG's.
And you didn't like the hell runs either, did you?
No, that was an unfortunate face on Hinge.
So at that point, like at the end, I was sitting there. Okay, I have 6 E-tanks. Phasen suit gives me damage reduction. I get some checks on the way while artifact cleanup that aren't too far out of the way, but I like wouldn't pick up anything else. I would not like do much traversal between the rooms because I'm basically in go mode. And then I read Magma and I was like, huh, of course it's there. That's bad. I was praying for it to be in Pleasant Processing and checked that first.
Yes, same.
Oh well. Hey, it's an hour in-game time. I would have finished like 5 minutes earlier if it wasn't for me thinking, hey, maybe on a broken controller I can pull off Axel Skip. This was not a good decision.
That was fun to watch. Sorry.
Oh, that was rough. It was going so well, and then and then the Magmore.
The controller really made me issues. I think, like, in the late game, my movement got better, but especially in early game, I hit very bad movement with that. Turns out stick drifts make it a lot harder to stand dash.
I can see that.
This was horrible. But hey, at least Exo was semi-decent.
I had the most lucky Ridley I've ever seen in my life. It was crazy.
Well, overall, that was fun. So, Emma Jenny, what did you not like about that seed? Outside of the Hell Run, what did you not like about that seed?
Well, the elevators. Well, I didn't know it was random elevators until we started, so I forgot. So I didn't plan about that very well.
It
So
does make
one
a
thing I
difference.
should have done is checked where my elevators were going while I was near them. I could have.
Fair.
I didn't know that Upper Great Tree Hall went to Monitor Station. And if I had known that, I probably would have thought about my Hell Run a bit faster. Not that I would have won the race if I had thought about it better, but yeah, the elevators were a little bit of a pain. I forgot where Overgrown Cavern was. I thought that was a Great Tree Chamber.
Yeah, I
So
got
took an
confused. I
unnecessary
got
detour.
confused too.
Yeah, I don't know. It was fun. It was fast. It's just yeah, it was very unfortunate. The phase unsuit hit.
Yeah. Jay, what about you? What's something, before we get to what you did like about the seed, what's something you didn't like?
So the early game was rough because I was hoping for bombs not to be in upper Ice Ruins East, because otherwise I would have just picked that up without Spider and like never came back to Spider until I had to save warp. Unfortunately, it bullied me.
Yeah, the early routing back and forth, having to go back and forth between Fen and Talon like 3 times in a row was kind of a pain, but
I think that was what was played, what I like routed goodly or better, because that was one of my better moments. Let's say it like this: I decided to go into Courtyard and save warp from there, so I got supers early. And that basically set me up for like saying, hey, I have 2 beams, I have supers, there's nothing else in logic, we go labs here. So I safe walked in Courtyard, got Spider, got my bombs. Already had like all of early fam besides of Shigov done, so I peeked Shigov, went into labs. Oh, Ice Beam. Then saw like the elevator to Chozo. How fitting, all 3 Magma elevators are, like, in the middle of Chozo. Great! So, no matter what I do, I have to go through Fen anyway. But boy, this seed liked to bully me.
Alright, well, let's move on from the bullying to the positives here. Jay, we're going to start this back with you, and we'll finish with Emma Ginny. What's one thing you actually liked about the seed? Like, if I was racing, I think the early space jump, I think, kind of really helped this seed out. So, what's one thing that you like, Jay?
Tricky. I don't think early space jump is... Like, with random elevators, I think early space jump is really good. With normal settings, I like space jump to be a bit later, actually.
Okay.
It's like... Space jump makes me want to normally go back, get root cave out of the way, etc., etc. And this seed played out well. I think the thing that I liked the most was my final bosses after failed access were actually really clean, and
Yes.
I had some really, really good RNG. And B, even though in my opinion Warrior Shrine is one of the worst spots to heat run for, because you don't have a good choice to get back, that extra E-tank that was placed in Short Tunnel by Randomizer was really a blessing.
Yes, that was really nice. Otherwise, it probably would have been a Varia suit run, because that would have been really difficult.
No, that would
No?
it would have not been too difficult. It's just nice to have that extra E, especially like with the broken controller. But there is
For sure.
like, if people can pull off like 3 or 4 tanks into Vendrana with 6, that would be doable. Like getting the item and then making a way to any of the elevators. I was actually thinking about picking up phases and going into the Great Tree Hall and bar skipping to the other elevator.
Oh, okay.
But that would have still been bad, because bar skip can take some time.
Cool.
I should have really just stick with final bosses from the very beginning.
I think we need to get a GoFundMe going for you for a new controller.
No, I have a new one. It's just not arrived yet. It'll be fine.
Imogenny, how about you? What's one thing you liked about that seed?
I liked basically the whole seed and the route. I thought the routing was very like clear and consistent, and up until phase on suit, basically looking for Varia just with random elevators really sucks.
Yeah,
But
that
yeah,
was
Fair.
I thought that
Happens.
overall the like the locations of all of the items in the early game was pretty clear and pretty nice.
It's just rude from Randomizer to put like Varia suit right next to one of the artifacts that like probably that was like one of the last artifacts everyone got. So we're all like, okay, we get phase and suit hint, and we just pray it's not a magma, so you don't go and fill it. And then it's
Yeah.
right one room away. That's really, really that was an experience. Actually one of the nicest seats, I'd say.
Definitely.
I like it. All right. Well, listen, we have a Metroid Prime Mentor tournament starting tomorrow. Are you both involved in that?
I sure am. I'm running. I
I'm
think
a
Jay
mentor.
is mentoring.
Yes.
This is going to be fun. So we'll see you both again here on Restream, most likely. As always, thank you both for the amazing race. Jay, GG's, congrats on first place. Imogenny
GG's.
is going to be possibly losing sleep over practicing hell runs nonstop. I'm kidding. Thank you both for the amazing restream. Thank you, Bra Inc., for tracking. And again, congrats to all 4 of our races for a great seed. We are going to head on out of here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, the Metroid Prime Mentor Tournament starts tomorrow. Exclamation point R to follow both of these amazing runs. Exclamation point C if you want to follow the commentary and tracking teams. And until next time, we'll see you next mission.
GG's.
Bye, everybody.